Hell, Thursday, July 6th. Everyone have a good 4th of July. Uh, from a week ago today. We started our rings. From Thursday to Sunday evening, Monday morning. 5.7 inches. Had a lot of runoff, but corn and beans just amazingly shot up overnight. After the one there Tuesday, or Thursday, sorry, dang it. But yeah, crops dramatically increased. Laid down the alfalfa. Alfalfa is now flat to the ground. Which, oh well, it did rain, so I guess you take the good with the bad. But we got our rain. It is amazingly drying back out very, very fast, which, as dry as we were, it's expected. Here's my sweet corn patch. It is pollinating now. I think I need to go grab some hot wire posts and pound them in the ground, because I think I'm going to have to hot wire this. Hope not. I don't think there's any way out of it, trying to keep the coons out of it. Not sure I can keep it, though, going. I'm going to try. I just don't know with all the leaves in the ground, but hindsight, wasn't thinking about that. You know how that goes. But now, one thing I did see, we was walking the garden the other day. We was looking at our sweet corn, and yeah, we've had some hail. I noticed the sweet corn just was beat to heck, and I never thought anything about it, and then went and looked at a field. But yeah, it had the same thing. So yeah, we've got some hail. We did get some corn get taken down as well. I think it all stood back up. Adjuster's going to come look at it. The wind part, like the crop insurance guy said, they're not going to pay anything, most likely. He said it's you may get some extra harvest loss in the fall, but he said odds are if you pick it wet, you'll be just fine, which we're going to pick quite a bit of corn with it anyway. But our corn is really slow to tassel. Like we kind of really figured we'd be full tassel right now, and it's just kind of, I can walk out in here, dragging its feet real slowly. Like here you see there's some, and when you come next to it, it's just not did anything. Now there is 2 ears on that one. I do see that. Yeah, just I guess I say alarming. I mean, and not like our emergence was that bad. I mean, it's kind of a little bit not slow, but not great, but not perfect anyway. But yeah, the tasseling should not be anywhere near like this. That is what is concerning me some. You're going to have so much of a variable window and variable moisture with the combine. But on that note, I did check our 2.9s yesterday to see how the fungicide was, or how close they were to setting pods, because I had not looked at them. I looked at some 3.1s and 3.3s about setting pods, and did not see any pre-rain. Yeah, which they shot up overnight and kind of kept growing, and yeah, they are like potted half a plant now. And I asked my seed guy if he'd saw that, and he said, oh yeah, said 3.6s, said the full meal deal, said they're all going to need fungicide in a matter of 2 days. So yeah, so they have dramatically pushed them along very fast. So yeah, I mean, I really think seed guy and me talked. Now we got delayed. We know we did, because I mean, this corn should have been in full tassel before the 4th, even like the last week of June. This corn should have been in full tassel before the 4th of July, and it's just the dry weather slowed us down. Which the beans, I'm sure, the same thing happened. But yes, but I think Labor Day weekend, I think we'll have some beans cut. I mean, if it keeps going, because I mean, these beans just flew through. I mean, if not by the 10th of September, I think we'll be cutting some beans. Easy 10th of September, but I think Labor Day Monday we could even be cutting. Now I kind of hoped we'd have some corn to shell. and all that to do a little bit of early picking and get it out of the way. And we may still be, but it's just not going to be the even emergence that we saw, which hopefully I can get a little bit of corn picked and get to get to the elevator in Terre Haute. Try and flex my contracts there is my hope. But yeah, this corn is just really holding back a lot, and it's kind of really surprised us all. I think it's kind of alarming. It's alarming to me that it's just that far spread apart. But it has grew some too. But it does look good. I mean, we shall see. I know somebody said in Western Illinois they grabbed the near off, and the kernel count was still darn good. I mean, not going to be a record crop. The guy did say that, but he said it can still, good weather, we can still have a darn good crop. So, and I think my area here, I think we're in a garden spot. I think we are in the garden spot of Illinois. It sounds like up north still sounds like they're dry, and I think down south is still kind of that wet dry mix as well. But I think we're just in an area right here that just where the rain came, it nailed us and just trained over us for that 3 or 4 days. I mean, it just sounds like we're in a garden spot right here. I don't know how far north and south it goes, but I think there's a pretty good range. I'm going to say an hour north and an hour south, give or take. Now we've got more rain than an hour south of here. We've got more rain here, more than what they have had. And I think I don't know if we're even yet or not, but we're probably still ahead, but some ran off too. But anyway, but that's where that stands. But promising corn crop, sweet corn, looks like the first batch of sweet corn. I might get some this weekend. I don't know. It is dragging on too. It is just not really moving as quick as I thought, especially with the heat we're having. I mean, I really thought it'd really be flying through it, and it's not. Double crop beans, I checked them. That first field I planted, I checked it Monday, and you could just see the beans then. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. Yesterday I went driving around late afternoon and checked the other 2 fields I planted, or well, the other 3. And yeah, you can row them. The beans or the trifoliates are popping out. Looks great. Looks like we got a great crop of beans. And they're all up. So that is a double plus that they're all up. I mean, where can you go wrong when you plant double crop beans and 2 days later you get 3 inches of rain and then you just keep getting rain? But they're all up. So yeah, so that looks good, setting good. I sprayed some water hemp patches Monday, where bare spots were, where the wheat drowned it out from that one rain in February. Doused them up with Enlist Duo and Roundup. They were dying yesterday. So I got them patches to delay our spray chemical, because there's just not much out there. One thing I did see yesterday, and there is a volunteer wheat coming. I really think we had a hail. I really think we had a hail in some fields, and I can't believe the wheat's growing that quick. And some of this wheat was, I mean we're talking 3 inches tall already, and yeah, I know it didn't grow that quick. But that looks good. Milo looks good. We got it 7 leaf. What actually first come up is 7 leaf. What come up later after the one rain is 4 leaf. So looks good. I'm gonna, hopefully the co-op can put 28 on that today or tomorrow. We had a 10th.5 last night, came through, lost power for 30-40 minutes. Something about a farm implement that feeds our co-op hit one of their transmission towers feeding power to us. That's all I really know about that. We just saw it on Facebook, on a Facebook post. But because yeah, we didn't, it was just minor here. We kind of wondered what was going on. But anyway, that's my update. The straw is still in the windrow. Yeah, don't know when on it. 5 inches of rain, I'm sure that's going to be wet. I did not go down and look at it yesterday. I did not go down and look at it. I mean, where that's at, we're not planting beans anyway, so not too worried about it. And now we can't get dry weather to cut this alfalfa, which, yeah, that's just usually what happens. So, but it does look good. Would like to have it kind of cut and baled pre all this rain, but not much you can do about it. Just seen a bucket here, no, a jug. That's where that jug went. So that's where we staying with that. Hindsight, I guess I had to go like a bucket to grab too. But yeah, so hopefully it can get baled. They're calling rain again Saturday. Yeah, rain again here Saturday again. My phone's showing 6/10 to an inch. Yeah, who knows? Give or take one way or another. Yesterday I did go spray some chemical to kill some water hemp on some field edges. I did spray a load off yesterday, and a waterway as well too. I sprayed a waterway as well too. Because I got a waterway, I'm kind of wanting to let it go to seed. I got some oats in there, and there's some fescue or reed canary grass that's kind of growing. I kind of want to let it go to seed because it got redone last year, so I'm trying to give it time to go to seed. So I went and killed some water hemp. Hopefully I got all of it I could see and just doused the living crap out of it. And hopefully it'll die fairly soon. And go from there. Try and get it mowed the next 10 days probably, but the oats were still pretty green when I looked yesterday. So, but yeah, I want to get that mowed here pretty soon if I can. But I guess that's my update. Draper head, I'm not finished, but bean planter is ready to be washed. I was taking the meters out Monday, or the plates out Monday morning. Seen I had a hydraulic leak on one of the valve stacks on the right hand side behind the hopper. Need another person to see. I told the guy I don't know if it's a hose, hydraulic hose, or an O-ring that's leaking, and the guy said they replaced quite a few of them when they had it apart. Yeah, I can't be in the tractor and out back looking at the same time, so the drawback to no hired man is you need two people, and yeah, I gotta have somebody here, and yeah, it sucks when you're by yourself because you need a lot of things for two people. Like, I could be hauling grain right now, and nope, I can't because it's just me, and my other half is MIA. So yeah, but I got a auger set up yesterday. I got a load of beans that were sold pre the report, but there's still a $14 bean. Could be 15 now, but you know how that goes. But I got a load of beans I want to get out, so I can at least do that myself. So I got an auger out there. I'm gonna take a tractor out there here shortly and get it ready. Take a grain cart out there because I want to get that's sold. I want my money, and because I told them to hold off on a corn check until we got the beans. Yeah, till we got the beans same time. So I want to get all that done out of the way. But the planter's ready to be washed. Just waiting on them to get up here and look at it to make sure I'm right. Because if what I see is right, I'm going to use that for wheat. And there's a place out of Indiana, no, Ohio, that is looking to make a wheat plate for this. So I need to call them, but they said it'd be 24 probably. But I would love to hear more about that plate. So I may call them today and just talk to them a little bit. Because yeah, I want to see a wheat plate, and I would love to try one out for them. I would love to be a guinea pig for them, because I'd love to try one. But we shall see. I need to talk to them anyway, but we're going to plant 15-inch wheat. Now, one thing that I did notice, I may have said this in the video, and I don't know why. I need to ask my buddy, too. I need to talk to him anyway. When I cut real high with my combine, my red frame, my case planter will push straw ahead. Now, I just need to ask if deer's the same way. I don't know if it's just me or what, but I've noticed that in one field. I mean, they're planted. I don't really care now. But Draper head. I put the other new sickle has been replaced. It's ready to go back in. Excuse me, I got my lights off in my shop trying to quit making a bunch of heat. But I seen these guards have got some funny wear on them, like right here. And they're only 2 years old. 2 years. We bought them in May or February of 21, so we ran 21, 22, and this will be the 3rd year. Usually we replace guards every 3 years, but I want to have somebody look at that and make sure something ain't going on. Well, here I can show you. I'll never be able to find the thing now, but you can see on some of these stickle sections, it was really wearing the piss out of it, and it kind of concerned me. And I don't think it's any issue, but it just kind of, there's one. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, like you can, yeah, like that's what it was kind of hitting or wearing. So, yeah, then that's what it's doing. Maybe something going on, but I want to have them look at it. And yeah, MacDon, the men's shields, they decided to bend up, and they're out here in a pile because the wheel. So we got to figure that out. But I want to have them check that out before I put that sickle back in, make sure something ain't wrong, or ain't something I can't see wrong. But that is my update. I'll let you go. I guess that's all I can say. That will be my update. But we got rain. Prospects are good for a decent crop. We shall see. Just waiting on guys to haul some grain. Now the guy's busy now hauling other people's grain, so that happens. That's part of life. So hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll just talk to you later.